I'm a good guy, says Jesus. Listen to my flow. You better believe this.
At one point in time in your life, to be successful, you have to jump. Jumping is the hardest thing for people to do, but you have to jump. If you never jump, you'll never be successful.
Wow. So I'm improving my rap, every Kate Middleton Russian roulette. I don't know. I had a skill where I knew I could rap and then just upload it. And when I got the attention of like many royals and celebrities, I did it. Back to the trap, at the act. If I could absolutely rap, I would rhyme to you that I am extremely understandable and extremely executable on these streets. Flowing to the beat, it's awfully neat how I keep it on the street. The shoes, the everything, so neat. How the fuck does this work? I don't know. I'm Scott Robinson. I make all the diamonds glow. So there's a little bit of an act and a little bit of a trap as I take you on the rap position. We're gonna admit that we're very fast rapping and very fast acting is what they be asking for in the question. Fast rap, fast movies. Scott Robinson, the dude who really won the Uzi competition, they knew. Scott Robinson, big if he knew what doctors he might bring to mankind. But a frozen mind might be what it takes. And come on, boy, let's get on our grind. These rap hills, these rap bills. I'm Scott Robinson, I'm worth just about $1 million. If you won't understand what I came here to take, we're just gonna make you into a classy crepe. How'd that? No, not your meat. Yeah. What would you do? How did you make a class? Oh, crepe in a blunt. Never mind. You powder a guy into ash. Would be the only way you could eat such a crepe, or it'd be too disgusting. And we think like that, we manage, and we're doing things. Back on the mat.
Every single time, I feel like it's cooked to perfection. Welcome, everybody. This is Jonah. And this is Elijah.
Count Scott Robinson. They say he knew the one of 100 to count out. Welcome to my hood, it's understood. I'm trying to rap a little bit faster and give you a wood. I'm a little bit of an original rapper and I do make my own music. Please understand I am Cupid. Big beats, big ballers. I said, Dustin, aren't you an old soul who's gonna wanna drive all the Camaros with his earth body? I'm thinking that's what I see. Yeah, the heavenly system, you can be you at any age. No, at 16, Dustin, the drift came too naturally. And it scared me, man. I'm trying to rap fast like the Camaro that should be a little bit going higher up in the rev range. I don't know, it really pisses me off. No, it should go up to 8,000 RPM and simply, I don't know, maybe weigh an extra pound. As I was the glorious ruler of fast rap and any way in which we could interact, this was a special flow I spit just to keep rhyming with it. 4 heads, 4 dank. I'm Scott Robinson, I don't spank. Nothing but the highest, it's strange. They don't get gifts like shining lights, they don't get gifts like blue drones, but blue is my fairy color main. Saw pretty gold, pretty white, pretty everything one. It was the most miraculous. But understand it could all be just little electronic bugs, no diss. But I think when you are in an international investigation, you see little blue shining lights. It says of you that they think you won't die. Are you too inspired by little blue shining lights if you see them? Because factly, it can make you dumb. It'd make you not recognize the earth that you're on, that we all live on at once. Super technology, highly graphical. Every kid had to swat out the school drug dealer. And because it didn't happen like that, there was a problem. Where it come from some of your elders. Trouble that was. That Alabama Kush. Or oysters on the Connecticut coast. People are like, yo, I don't want to take from the Connecticut coast. But me? I'm a little bit sure that they do things properly. Oh, the big time. Scott Robinson, a man of rhyme. They never knew what had come and they always wanted to have fun. 'Cause I was the boy who runs. Hypnotic, sensitive, tasteful flow. Watch out. I am the human, bro. Before I switch to the next beat, Jesus does say I'm a good guy. I'm taking the top rap position to be a good guy.
Shop 3 days of savings at PetSmart. February 2nd to 4th, save 20% on regular priced items with promo code PETS20, with options to get it.
It's Watson on the track.
Yeah. Nightdom. It seems like the one way to have fun. Where the bigger you are, the more you're asked for the peaceful run. I don't know. Nightdom. It's extremely big. If you didn't believe me, you wouldn't be king. Super television let's be out of doses after run and wanna go cause I boat this. And you understand the boats in this are going straight to the sea, where they will drown and drown for an eternity. It's not a boat that we want when we meet a new society. It's a full understanding of the full ergonomics and the whole work the way it does. See?
It's Watson on the track.
My mirror stare down skills had the world scared of my grill. I'm Scott Robinson, partially inspired by Bill. What was Bill running around with that Jeremy? Like, oh shit, this guy's doing drugs. I'm like, yeah, that's class. And I really saw it shining, and there was always some sort of maintenance of class. If you thought that was missing, shit, I don't know what would happen to you. Shit, that's funny, you. I'm rapping, I'm on my zone, and I'm trying to rap faster for the drone. Scott Robinson, the military in the zone. If you ever understood that he couldn't rap this fast for his right, then you would understand that he couldn't rap this fast for his might. Genius, intellect, all part of Scott Dr. Z's flow.
It's Watson on the track.
Ribbit, ribbit. I'm a French frog. I like those little green frog candies. A taste of my own. Who was this Scott Robinson? He's a little football playing down. Hey, papi, I have done a big deal. I hid from the family and sold my soul. The top of rap game. Fact is, it brings no shame. I don't know, this is just gonna roll out as it's gonna roll out. Base God promised me 3:50 a.m. Easter 2007. But some of his accomplices said have patience. Some pretty scary voices. They twist, they manipulate. You better understand, Scott Robinson, he's been winning your crate. The absolute battlefield. No, I don't want to eat you as a crate. I would keep your anyone's ashes deserve to be kept safe. But sorry, this is an Italian flow. How should I do Italian flow? I had another idea. Well, something that should be, Dons, yeah. Anyway, so I was just gonna get into weed, that by using extra plant chemicals, but not dangerous ones. It's only condonable to be used to make you the writings of historic figures. That's the only way you condone putting anything else in cannabis. It's a safe scene. I don't know if it's a safe scene. I'm a stupid investigator. But you could have strains that make you any character from history, any historic figure. You don't say character, you say historic figure. I don't know which dons were this, which ones were that were higher. I don't know, it's funny. I don't know if you do a don through cannabis. But what about the earliest of philosophers? I suppose a weed parer might actually look at you really close and give you the perfect weed that would make you the particular historic figure. I don't know. I don't want to talk about no men like Homer. Who else is there? Leonardo. Donatello was small time, right? I think they said he was a small time guy. And then there was Michelangelo. That's something you could smoke. And anyways, I meant to rap faster. So I'll change the beat for another act here. Nice. What movie we got? Reality.
AI is the future.
The digital world is coming.
Is this where we're headed? Oh shit. Combat better be all for sport by these days. Unless we go to war with space griffins who already escaped. What did Scott Robinson already know about griffins? Well, I'd say Earth might have the opportunity to meet a griffin. But if you do, you have to swear to yourself it's not all okay. As you see that combat mightness. Scott Robinson's so coolest. You could meet a griffin. Intelligent griffin flow. I rap for you, yo. I'm going as fast as I motherfucking can. Scott Robinson is Stan, a Dan. Anything that rhymes with N at the moment. No, I'm not joking. I'm putting on a serious show. But joking. Understand the intellect. Understand the everything. Scott Robinson was playing a Russian roulette which he had began recording and would not spit his flow. The Royals, they know. Scott Robinson could be connected to robos. These kinds of things, the intellectual influences that Scott partakes. We all have a vision of the universe and the world it makes. We all have an intellectual thinking of how things are arranged. But as we look at society and we say we want to be rap domination, we only upload cool material, nothing that ain't space. And intellect was with Scott when he did something with some sort of robot. Base God, not a griffin, was the voice that he had heard. Griffins might have had these voices, but they were scary, is what I'd bet. Yeah, these voices are scary. And he could have been a griffin before higher than the rest.
Mac double.
870. I'm rapping so fast because I just do it with class and I have the grasp. If you have a problem with last, you'll see I'm Big Billy. Still on the street worth a milli or a Billy or a Tilly. Get my stock investors onto this. But instead they're like, no, we can't be in the industry doing all the best. So I'm worth about 700 trillion. If I'm correct, you could have the Dr. Z name, you could steal the whole show. But I think I'm different than the rest. No, I'm not saying I have enough spirits that you become a space figure. But there's something with my intellectual nature. Come around, it's not safe and sound. Scott Robinson will put you in the pound. You don't understand that he came for it with the ground. You know that he had a problem with another Dr. Z. Yeah. I did get myself accepted as I slapped out the kitty. It was the way I spit that way. Scotland to Wales, Ireland to London. How am I gonna do this flow? Well, I'm Scott Robinson, I'm gonna stamp it on your forehead. You had to hide for show. Scott was being searched and nothing was uploaded, so people took his rap name. But he's been in the game and he has no shame, and you understand he spits for fame. This is a little bit hard of flow to rap, and I'm telling you, none of my CDs ever seem cool playing out in the open, like on studios, but enjoyable on studios. But this one, yo, I think you could play it in a room and it's actually coming off like rap. Fuck, I know how to act. Hello, Ghost, are you there? Ghost? Oh, I heard a crack in the room. That might be all it can do. The devil might get in your walls. The invisible bug might harvest the putty. Or however he gets in your walls. Worth 100 million. You want one more fast rap attempt. Okay, next beat. Well, for you, if you want one more fast rap attempt. Oh, pizza. We're actually having pizza today at the group home.
At Enterprise Mobility, our experts always see.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Fast kick, right kick, left kick, in a 360 and a kick. Jab it on the flow. I'm coming over at you, yo, as you understand. I've never understood this go. Once people had daggered me to make sure I couldn't rap, I kept up some sort of an act. Still rapping heavy, still rapping so steady. Scott Robinson was going to Betty's for a little bit of confection. Still at Betty's, it's the flow. I don't even know how you are funny, yo. I'm going to Domino's for pizza, not Panago. I don't know, next time it's gonna be Panago. I can't remember Panago. It's been a while. It's been understanding that the brainless Kyle. What's going on? We're so swift. Scott Robinson, and we're all in the ship. It's been too real while I try to rap fast, and this little kid's trying to steal my act. But there was a problem. I was under bass God. More and more Dr. Z's could be under the name Bass God. I'm gonna end this flow real quick with a little spit. This is a word to anyone who uses the word Dr. Z. If you use the word Dr. Z, I should be able to pack entire planes to some sort of a car show level thing where we all stand out, man. Everyone has to see every speech, but I don't know, we can't have too many speeches. What it's like to be Dr. Z. Dr. Z is a kind. It doesn't always involve rhyme. There was a Dr. Z at one of my hospitals. There'll be a Dr. Z in the next one of mine. I'm Scott still swinging. At you kicking. I don't know how much people want to register my rack name, but I'm winning. It's not a rat name. Actually, I'm quite honorable. I always try to help out and shit. And the psychiatrist trying to burst my bubble.